on real. Never meant to make your dog cry. I apologize, it's really time.
Yeah.
Thomas Jackson.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hellcase Cup. We're going into our third of 4 quarterfinals. I suppose that's how quarterfinals work. And we're going to be going into Tengri versus Imperial. Quite a tough matchup. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing who will come out on top in this situation. I'm not entirely sure, especially when you consider the matchups that have been going on recently. Tengri's results look, well, not great. We saw them get 16-1 at the minor, so not the minor, the major qualifier, I should say. But, they were against tough opposition, and in online phases, this team has actually been pretty good, so I'm looking forward to it. I am going to briefly just bring up the map pick so I can show you what's going down. Now, the one surprising factor here for me is that Imperial have actually banned quite tactically. They've taken out Mirage. Nuke is a sort of a given. They don't play Nuke, so they're not going to play it here. But they've banned Mirage basically because it's a very good map for Tengri, because it's normally one of their favorite maps. It always has been in the past with the old sort of E-frag lineups and all that sort of jazz, and they've been happy to play it whenever I've seen them, whenever I've casted them. But here they've just gone, nah. Nope, we're not playing it. Inferno, a very common ban, considering that is probably Imperial's best map as well. And then we've ended on pretty much the middle ground. We start with Cobble, move on to Train for Imperial, and then Overpass is the final map. And I think it's going to be a pretty good series. Now, whether I'm betting on either of these teams, I don't know. Well, not betting physically, obviously. I'm not putting my money. I'm not going to sway any bets here. Also, I think it'd be quite a risky one, but I was looking at odds earlier, and they seem to be very in favor of Imperial, so we'll definitely see how that one goes. Hey, Pavlos. Hey, Neon. How's it going? I'm guessing, is Hippo that Ramzik? Because Ramzik just changed his name, or is he subbed? I guess they just forgot to have the name set properly. That's going to be very confusing. Thank you very much for that, Ramzik. I love you very much for doing that. Either way, CT side not investing anything into this pistol round, other than Kevlar, of course. No kits, so if the bomb goes down, things are definitely going to be a little bit interesting. Sonic got himself the utility. Probably going to use that smoke to try and get rid of anybody getting in over towards that connector, but it's a bloodbath to start. Victor just doing work. He's already got himself 3 kills up close. And it leaves it onto 1. The man who was supposed to come in from behind and just stop rotations. That was his job. He didn't think he'd have to clutch versus 5. Bitch. He's a good player. He's a great player. I don't think he's going to be able to do this one. Especially he met around the corner. Waiting actually goes down. Still 4 players left to find, and they now know exactly where he is. You can already see them pushing further back down the ramp. Going to come out, and they've lined up as well the reverse VP strategy. That'll be the pistol going the way of Imperial. Nice start for them. Nice start for Victor. T-side are going to be investing back into this one, get themselves a little bit of extra in terms of what they can purchase. Obviously not really expecting too much from this round, especially considering we've already got 3 rifles on the board for the CT side. They can definitely look to play that range game. Hello, Tim. Dramatic going to start things off. The Eagle will be picked up for SNK. Now, this team has shown me some beautiful Deagle kills in the past, so I'm hoping they're going to go into this with full confidence. East side are going to be able to take over quite a bit of control on this A site, and with nobody watching that direction, Victor may get a nasty surprise when he next goes to peek. Spots the majority of players, though, and doesn't actually go down in the meantime, so that's absolutely fine. Try and find something huge. Actually managed to sneak quite far around, but in the end he's only going to get one. So not doing a whole lot of damage. Will eventually be caught out. And the CT side are going to survive, what, with 4 players, I think it was in that round? So really not bad at all, considering how much was invested in. It was a full buy of sorts. Also, it's not actually Ramzik, it is actually Hippo. Some guy called Hippo Zoo. I have no idea who that is. I've just been told. Wow. Okay, Spy Leader. Makes things look very easy with the spray down of that UMP. Lots of money made. See, this has completely swayed any sort of decision I can make now in terms of predictions. Yeah, it shows Ramzik on the HLTV page. That's the only reason, like, normally that's what I go off. If I see all the players there, I just assume somebody's changed their name. So maybe that's just my ignorance, but that's a bit of a problem. They're hard carry. They're the big man, the big boy on the block. Heavy fragger, not playing. Okay, so he's from Zarlands. Okay, player from Kazakhstan. Or maybe they've changed it now. I haven't refreshed the page in a moment, but for me it still says Ramzik on the team sheet. I don't know. CT side going to be playing patient. Holding back in the corner. Dreamer will be forced out. Peek from Dreamer still manages 1, but Sonic has found 2 back in return in the meantime. Gives the man advantage over towards the T side. Spy Leader still in the back lines, though. Going to be holding. I think they know he's here, though. Spotted out, taken down. SNK with the entry onto the side of Bubble. Now pushing in with the AWP. Manages to get himself 1. Still a lot to do and left completely blind, but the smoke will shield him, at least for now. He's got his teammate on the flank, so doesn't want to overface in this situation. Has to worry about the man from drop as well. Back to a 2v2. Make it a 1v1, but in the end, SNK will finish things off. No, that's what I'm saying. I reckon they updated the HLTV page. Because I'm looking at it now without clicking refresh, and it has Ramzik on it. So they must have done it within the last 5 minutes. So it's literally just changed. It's literally just changed. CT side are going to force back into things. Bubble's able to get himself a second AWP after the last round. Yeah, I know when I ought to have, but if I don't, I can't go and check things. They aims. East side. Gotta be a little bit careful because they are already set for the reset. Oh wow, look at those pings. Jesus. Problems living in Kazakhstan. Holy cow. B-side already running quite low on utility. They haven't really got too much to execute onto the site anymore. There's no smoke if they were to go towards the A site, so the door will be left completely open. Couple of flashbangs, but oh, dry peek into Bubble, and you do not want to be doing that. He's already going to pick up 2 kills, support from Victor as well, and leave it all onto 1. Bubble to finish. Nice round from him with the AWP. Not going to be able to retrieve too many weapons, although Victor will be able to pick up 1 more, but that's the reset. That's exactly what they were aiming for. Tengri going to be left red-faced as they now only have, well, $1,400 on a couple of the players. And the fact is, yeah, I was sort of expecting that. They kind of have to go for a bit of a force here. A little bit of extra money onto Hippo. T-side, as said, they pretty much fully invested into this one. Can't really afford to do too much more. And, well, couldn't really opt to save in this situation, because even with the extra 1900, they'd be stuffed for the next round. T-side, trying to split towards A at the moment. That's the aim of the game. They've got to worry about the bubble on the AWP, but if they can sneak past slightly, then they have a chance to catch him. But never mind, now things are going to become very difficult in terms of this push. As they no longer have anything for the cross. Bubble just has shot after shot, even though he misses a couple. It's comfortable stuff from him. And SNK is left alone with the Deagle. SNK. He's got to die here. He has to just run in and die. Because if they just let him live in this situation, it will be so much worse. They're going to let... Oh, that's so cruel! Dreamer waits down to the last second until after the time is gone. And SNK is left with 0. Overplayed his hand a little bit there. Was hoping for an extra kill. Ends up in a horrible situation. That's so smart from Imperial as well. Most teams there hear him running around, they go for the kill. But, nope. They're going to wait. And I love it. I love it from Imperial. That is just smart play. 5-1. T-side with only Hippo actually going for Eagle. Should have enough. Won't have enough for an AWP in the next round, so interesting. See him go for that. Easy cleanup really at the moment. Fitch. Can't get anything done, and well, 6-1 already for Imperial. Money building up. They keep every single player alive in the last round. Can Tengri win at least one game? I don't think they're going to win this game. Because, for starters, they don't have their best player by a country mile. Like, there's no Ramzik. Like, if it was an even playing field, if both teams had their full roster, then I would be... Well, I said it at the beginning. I think it's going to be a close game, but... Second you realize that their best player's not there, their star Orpa as well. It's hard to see it going any other way than in the favor of Imperial. She better just holds down Mouse 1. Gets himself the first kill. Fitch will be able to trade. He's going to have to be the man to lead the charge, and he's doing just that. Him and Sonic and the combo of SNK. Maybe I've written them off a little bit too early. 4 kills this round. Economy doesn't play that much of a factor. In fact, even though SNK had the problems with cash, we'll be able to have a round on the board. Kanga. Oh, wow. He's gone up to 200 ping. He's 007 at the moment, but he's stuttery James Bonded. Like, Dreamer starts things off onto Mr. Laggy Pants, and while Fitch will be there to trade, able to bring one back into a 4 versus 4. He mad up. However, turns things around once again. Victor perfectly positioned. And, well, triple kill for him. Makes it look easy. Once again, the money's going to be completely reset. 7-2. He's going to be left with another sketchy buy. I think you'll come a little bit. It's like he's got 200 ping. Who's gonna die to the 200 ping wizard? Can we actually see, like, the stuttering? P-Sack gathering up over towards the A side. Victor boosted up. Bubble. Watching down towards the ramp. Now, that does mean that they're pretty open to any sort of long push, although if you look at the positions of both CT players, they can't actually be killed from long without somebody walking all the way out. So by the time that happens, Victor will turn around, the AWP can take a peek in that direction if necessary, and the rotation will probably come in from Spy Leader. However, if they check the boost, now I would say you can't really expect teams to check the boost. He's going to come out. Changa sort of leading the charge. They know he's there, but in the meantime, they've snuck all the way onto the A side, but they haven't spotted out Victor. It will still only be one. A one and done. 1 for 1. But Bubble there as well with the AWP, and he is on fire so far this game. Cobble is a map that this guy terrifies me. Bitch. Well, he can't do anything. Again, he's the flanker. The man behind, hoping to try and catch the rotation. Instead, he just goes down. 8-2. Decent start from Imperial. Very good start. In fact, they've already won the half. Now the T side, they can't really invest. They've got to sort of go for another round of just pistols. It really isn't looking good for them already. See, I feel like when you say 009, you have to say it in a German accent. Like, or 9. I felt like that was the worst German accent of all time. It needs to be angrier. Or 9. Pachanga. Sneaky. Jimeda. Waiting. I think this is going to be him dead, yeah? Pachanga goes sneaking in, and they're just waiting for him already. This is just absolute decimation of this T side. Yeah, I don't have a joke for 010. To be honest, I don't have one. Nine to 2. Chang are going to be the one picking up the AWP. I wonder if that's just based off the fact that he hasn't been able to get a kill. He's 70 ping better off than he was a moment ago. Oh, 09 was okay. Okay, I'll take that into consideration. Maybe my German accent isn't as bad as I thought. What's it? No. What's is it Dankeschön? That means thank you, I think. Bitteschön means you're welcome. That I know very few German words. Very, very few. Fire leader. Peek out. Nice little bit of aggression from them already. Orp Bubble has just been waiting. He's been catching players left, right, and center. He's 14, 15, and 2. Fire leader mops up another. S&K is now the only one left alive. Trying to hold on to at least a little bit of pride in this situation. Maybe his AK as well. SNK will fall as well. Flawless round. Money is ludicrous over on Imperial side. Okay, you could, yeah, Danka and beat. Okay. I was close. I was close. With all the shortenings of words. I couldn't spell any of them, I'll be honest, even though you just said it. How do I pick a winner of the giveaway? I'm pretty sure there's a way you can just roll twit to like one of the retweets, and I'll check that it's not a bot. And then, yeah, give it to whoever comes up, I guess. Back to pistols once again for Tengri. They've only managed to get single rounds. So far, they've only got a single kill. A lot more needed from them. Sonic spamming away. Gets one. Shimeda very low on HP, but he's still standing at the back. Bubble will miss the player on the cross, but second attempt Sonic gives him, and he's not quite fast enough. Changa, the man with probably one of the coolest names. Unfortunately not. Gotta survive this one. An absolute masterclass coming out from Imperial. 11 and 2. Domination. He's looking for 0016. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'll be honest with you. Nice entry from SNK though. This time the aggression not going to work out. 17-3 now for Bubble. His KD has just got a whole lot worse. 2 players up on plat for the CT side. It's quite a risky strategy. Changa still on that AWP. He only needs 1 shot. He may be lagging quite heavily, but 1 shot is all he needs. Misses the flick. Come on, Pachanga. There we go. 1 kill for Mr. Pachanga, and this may be the difference. He's the man to change the tide, as now Spy Leader, now the only one left alive. With the AWP, Pachanga can't quite get his 2nd kill. As Spy Leader's got this read perfect, but he's not going to find the kill. 11-3. The man Pachanga with the 1 kill that made all the difference. For the CT side, still fairly comfortable with the amount of money they have. That's post-buy as well. But the way the trend is going, I'm pretty sure Imperial will take this round just by looking at how things have gone. Fire Leader's going to start off by getting a little bit of a dunk on the head. Smoke not going to allow any gaps. Although, ooh, actually, is there a sneaky one in the corner? Nade will do a little bit more damage onto Spy Leader. He's got 4 love already. Maybe there's a chance for an 11-4. And then with the pistol win, who knows? Maybe, just maybe, Tengri can pull things back. However, Spy Leader, he's going to finish off SNK. Bitch with a nice tap to turn the tide once again into a 4v4. B side with a minute left on the clock as the bomb is picked up and rotated further over towards the B site. The kill on A has actually rotated a couple off, but Bubble already starting with the man on A. Shimena here as well. Sprays down 1. Sonic can trade 1 and 2 back into a 2 versus 2 scenario. Nade goes out. Missed shot from Bubble. Gives an opening in this round. The rotation from his teammate is very far away. He's going to have to try and do this alone because, wow, he's so deep into the site. Going to try and deny this plant and fails miserably, and I'm not really sure why he went for such an aggressive play. Spy Leader. All alone. One v 2. Spots out Sonic. Pachanga going to miss the shot. Able to cross pass. Has a kit. Only 1 flashbang. Not a whole lot of utility to play with, and Sonic will close it. 2 rounds at the end. 11-4. But Imperial still firmly in the driver's seat. Tengri are from, I think it's Kazakhstan, and is it Kyrgyzstan? I think I probably butchered the name of the other one. They've, I'm pretty sure it's like Kyrgyzstan or something like that. I may have just got it completely wrong, though. Nice early start, though, for the T side. Already doing quite a bit of damage onto SNK. That is not true. It's Kazakhstan and one other. Is it Kyrgyzstan? Yeah, that's the one. I can't read that. Kyrgyzstan? This is why I don't do the pronunciation of countries. I'm not going to be the guy reading them out because I can't speak. T-side going to be making their way to split towards the A site, but look at Mr. Fitch. The problem is, this could... Oh no, this has given them completely the wrong read. He doesn't know that they've already taken over. that long portion. He will spot the 2 players in drop, which gives them a flank. But in the meantime, it leaves the 1 player on a SNK. He's got 8 HP. Make that 0. Another kill comes in as well. And somehow, even while surrounded, the players in drop are still doing work. Dreamer just going to hold for now. Just his presence, just knowing that he's behind them is going to make things very difficult for Tengri in terms of a retake. If anything, the best case may just be trying to go for it here and hoping that the rotation's a little bit slow. However, already in the back lines, we're going to see Dreamer making sure that he's there for his teammates. Coming in on that flank, finishes off 1. The second will be taken by Spy Leader. Pistol goes the way of Imperial. And Tengri now looking like they're even further out of this game. Yeah, I think 3 of the players are from Kazakhstan, and the others are from Kyrgyzstan. The red flag. I have to say, they're like little, wait, let's look at one. Their little, like, team logo things down the bottom are really cool. Like, I want one of those. If there's anybody from Tengri watching and you want to make me one of those, I will happily advertise your team forever, because they look badass. Already, Bubble though, we'll be there to start. And a second for him already. Making that moolah. Plenty of cash in the bank. They do have a flanking player in SNK. Maybe he can be a little bit sneaky. Try and pick off a player from behind. Not going to spot anybody, though, as of yet. And his teammates already looking to just hold on to their upgraded pistols in this round. Hippo does look like he's saving... Oh, wait, no. What did he must have dropped something, right? Because he's only got a CZ. Clearly, whoever that was dead so quick I didn't even spot what weapon they had. Maybe a UMP or a scout. Pachanga's still stuck on 1 kill. Really hasn't been his day today. Obviously, the pings are a problem.
Terrorists win.
Oh, it looked like the SNK was tempted. But not going to be able to achieve anything. 13-4. PC side sort of have to save their money here, and it's a shame because it's going to leave them with a 10-round deficit when they go into their first buy. And the problem is that not even going to have all that extra money, all the extra utility, all the stuff that they desire going into the next round, including AWPs, incendiary grenades. All of that is going to have to be a bit of a miss, as it's likely they can only afford the rifles, unless, of course, they even drop the rifle and end up with UMPs. Both players eliminated within seconds. They go for a bit of a gamble over towards the A site, some aggression coming out, and they hope that they can flank in. Instead, they're being caught out. Now Spy Leader just going to be watching for those rotations. Out from the pitch. Still got himself some armor, which could be quite valuable going into the next round, but decided against it instead. Final player is going to be Hippo. All he has is a CZ, nothing else to play with. And although it's not something hugely valuable, he doesn't really want to be giving extra money over towards those SMGs. Maybe able to take somebody with him, though. Very low HP for Dreamer, but nope. He'll take the $600, pocket that, and push on, and look how much money they've already got over on this T side. Ludicrous amounts. To be fair, I would have said this would have been a very close game if Ramzik was playing. I think they can definitely make the difference in these sort of scenarios. Without your star player, it's going to be very difficult. But a fast push